what's up everybody, this is Wyatt aka Anticonvator here, bringing you yet another toy review, and today we're taking a look at the the Avengers Marvel Studios Series 6-inch Thor. Why did I say 6-inch? He's obviously 6 inches tall. Look at him. He's gigantic. Anyway. This figure is from the Marvel Studio Series line. They're the 6-inch figures for the Avengers movie. And this is Thor. This is a reused mold. This main body mold was used for the Thor movie 6-inch series. I never got any of those figures. I also never got any of the Captain America ones. But this figure apparently is the same Thor mold with just a new head and that's helmetless, and just made it look more like the Avengers, even though it's not that fantastic, and neither is his stability. But you can remedy those. There's one big remedy that I thought of. Here you have the figure with all his sculpting as he is out of the box, but the problem is that cape. Wow, that looked overexposed to all hell. The problem is this cape. It makes him to where he cannot stand on his base because he already has really jellified knees and really just kind of weird peg holes because it's not made for this base. And also this base can still connect with themselves. But Thor, here, Thor, that's Thor, God of Thunder, his cape is horrible because he cannot stand up with it. It's bad. So you know what you have to do, even though it's kind of ugly? Rip it off. And it does not come off that easily. You can see in there's glue and a little bit of plastic. I did not like this cape. I ripped it out. And you know, it can sit in there, still nice and everything for display, but obviously not, because you cannot display him with this cape. So I took it out. There is this gigantic ugly hole in here, but some putty right there. What I did was, pretty much my remedy for it was, I just took a thing of silly putty, and I just kind of formed silly putty in there. I've not finished it because there are pictures of another casual outfit Thor that's sleeveless, no cape, and he looks really great, and not, I don't want to say this one's bad, but looks better than this one. So I might just, if that does get released, I'll just pop the cape back on this. But I'm gonna take the silly putty, figure out a way to dye it black, and shove it in there. So it's, it's solid, but it's not permanent. I can take it out whenever. So just ignore this black ugly hole here, because if you have this figure and you're gonna get it, you know how ridiculously heavy this cape is. You just look at, like, it's hard to bend. I don't know why they made it this this thick. The hell. Valhalla. But you're from Asgard, Thor. From Asgard. Here's the figure though. He stands up so much better without that cape. Sculpt all the way down, looks pretty great. Because of his face is so pale on the figure, my lighting is kind of askew for this video. My apologies, but you can see all the detail there. Zoom into his face. His face does not look that much like Chris Hemsworth. It's a complaint I also have. Captain America. It does not look that much like Chris Evans. But yeah, he does not look that much like Chris Hemsworth. He still looks good, but he just does not look that much like him. The other 6-inch Thor looks like it was made by a completely different sculptor, and that one looks spot on to Chris Hemsworth in this scale. So pretty great. All the way down his armor, that's kind of askew. I'm using really weird terms in these Avengers reviews. The armor, really, all the way down though, is still really nice. Pretty reminiscent of Thor. But I wish they would have just modded this one more, except for giving him a new head, made his arms, sleeveless, just to make him that much more different. Because in the movie he did just have like kind of a sleeveless outfit. Mjolnir, his hammer, still has all the really nice engravings on it. Really nice. There's like a crack there, and the hammer looks fantastic. The sculpting around this hand is also really great. I love how that looks. The armor looks great. This hand can't really. This is the hand you're supposed to hold the hammer with. It just can't hold it that well. Another. I have to answer that text. I don't remember what review it was. I think it was the Hulk review where I got a text, and I'm filming these back to back to back, so. They're in canon, just like the Avengers. Why am I staring at his chest? There we go. There we go. That's Thor sculpting. Still very nice, and you know, if you remove the cape, just kind of find a way to fill this black hole. Articulation for Thor. He has a really nice hinge ball joint in there, so you can kind of see it, but it moves and maneuvers very well. Arms rotate 360, go in and out, rotate the bicep, double jointed elbow, rotate at the wrist, hinge torso, legs go forward and back and in and out, and on this weird Iron Man swivel, and sometimes the legs don't want to cooperate, like this leg doesn't cooperate as well as the other one, and they're angled, so it's really awkward for the hip joints, but still cool. Rotate up there at both points, I guess. Some easier than others. Double jointed knees, pivotable, and well, I guess they don't swivel ankles. So you can pose him pretty well with the rest of your Avengers cast if you have the other Marvel Studio Series figures. But yeah, that's pretty much it on Thor. If you have any questions about him, please leave them down below. I will get to them as soon as possible. If you have any questions about well, I'm repeating myself. Subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed the video. I have more reviews to come. Like or dislike depending on if you did or not, and please check out SSG Autobots YouTube channel for Primecast every single weekend. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.